All right, who are people who excel in our culture? This is big. Culture is huge. Culture is what happens when you multiply values and behavior. So it's one thing to just know the values of an organization. It's another thing to actually live them out. So culture is when you have values multiplied by behavior. The product is culture. And these are 8 things that describe people who excel in our culture. Now, I don't want to overwhelm you. We may roll through these and you're like, I can't do all of those, or I'm not those right now. That's okay, because if you do say you're doing all 8 of these, you would be saying that you're Jesus, okay? We are not Jesus, but these are identifiers of our Christ-likeness and how we walk and follow Him. So as we talk through these, just know there's going to be ones that you're strong at today or in this season, and some you're weak at. And this is all about self-identification and learning how we can live and behave like God would in the culture of this church. So let's check this out. Number 1 is a servant spirit. A servant spirit means nothing is too low for me. I will do whatever I have to do to accomplish the job at hand. Nothing is too small. Nothing is too big. Let's go. I'm ready to do this. And that's the kind of person who wants to help out. However, whenever, wherever. Some of us naturally are gifted with that. Our spiritual gift is service. Some of us is not service. Some of us is something else, and we have to work at this. But the ones who will excel are those of us who have a servant spirit. Number 2 is teachable. I'm just going to go across that chart. So teachable, somebody who is teachable. And we do something here called real-time feedback or real-time coaching. And in the moment, you're ready to receive. I know you've ushered like this your whole life, but you're ready to receive coaching if you've ushered the wrong way. Or I know you maybe have taught like this in all of your life at church, or maybe you've directed cars, or maybe you've worked the soundboard just like this, but maybe it's done a little bit differently here. Someone who's teachable says, you know what, I'm going to throw everything I have out the window. Maybe not everything, but I'm open to learning new ways that fit in the culture here, and I'm open to growing and being teachable and learning in everything. Number 3, someone who rejects negativity. Just say that again. I will reject negativity. Repeat after me. I will reject negativity. I will reject negativity. That means I'm not going to just bring problems to the table. I'm going to bring solutions. I'm going to reject every possible opportunity I have to complain. Because I just want you to know, if you really want to complain about something, you can find something to complain about anytime. I know I'm good at it, but I'm going to reject that, and I'm going to try to find solutions to promote the culture of our church and what God is trying to do here. So I'm going to reject negativity. I'm not going to complain about the color of the carpet. I'm not going to complain about the location of the water fountain. I'm not going to complain about how the chairs are set up. I'm not going to complain about any of that. It just takes too much effort to complain. See, I'm already out of breath complaining. Don't complain. Reject negativity. Number 4 is grateful. 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 So what we have here is we live in a culture right now where we all feel entitled. And gratitude is the one thing that demolishes an entitled world. You know, entitled says, I deserve something. And when we're grateful, we say, I didn't deserve anything, and I'm glad that I received it. So we're grateful for every opportunity we have, even if it's one that I didn't think I wanted. I'm grateful for the opportunity I have to serve, to make a difference, and to love other people. I'm going to be grateful in all things. Number 5, here we go. Number 5, someone who loves to have fun. Everybody gets excited about this one. Yes, I'm going to party. I love to have fun. And it's not just love to have fun and celebrate. It actually means that you can have fun about your mistakes as well. It means you're not like an uptight church person, that if you mess up and others laugh, that you're not going to stomp off. It means you can have fun in every situation. We go so hard. We serve Jesus with all our might. We need to be able to have a little bit of fun. You know, I had a friend of mine, one of our leaders at our Prosper campus, and what he did one time, he was taking the trash out. And I cannot believe I'm telling you this story. He was taking the trash out and he wheeled it out, and there's this big door by the dumpster, and he got the trash out there, and it was real windy that day, and the door slammed shut and the little pole went to the ground, and guess what? It locked him in there, and he was in there, and he was too prideful to call somebody on his cell phone that he had. that he had to try to, he really got on the ground and he was reaching his arm to try to figure out how to get that pole. He was back there for a minute or two before he finally got it where he could get out of there, and nobody knew that this all had happened. But then his wife called me and said, "You'll never believe what happened to my husband today." And he got locked out there by the dumpster with all the trash and everything. And you know what? We were able to pull up our security cameras that just happened to be focused on the dumpster, I don't know why, and find video of the whole event. Now, if this individual was a grumpy church person, he would get so mad that we showed this video to some of our leaders because we wanted to demonstrate this point, but he had a blast with it too because we love to have fun. You know what? I can mess up and I'm okay if we laugh about it. I am not so stuck up on myself that I'm so grumpy that that's going to make me uptight. Can we just have a little bit of fun, church family? Can we do that? Can we have fun here? The answer is yes, we can have fun. So that's loves to have fun. Next up is a mission from God. That means that what I'm doing here, I realize, is a mission from God. So what that means is if I'm on a mission from God, that means this is the most important thing in my life. The mission that God has given me, I'm going to focus on with everything I have. Nothing's going to stop me. Nothing's going to get in my way. I'm going to let this mission be my numero uno, my number one thing that guides me in everything I do. So guess what? I'm down to the last two. Warrior, spirit. That means for me, you may not have seen the movie Braveheart, but I think of Mel Gibson and he's got his face painted blue and he's just, he's screaming and he's like a warrior and he's totally crazy and he's going into battle and he's nuts. And a warrior spirit is somebody who charges into battle, and it's somebody that says nothing is going to get in my way. Have you ever had something in your life that you were willing to fight for? And just think about the mission God has given you. And it means, you know what? Nothing is going to stop me from fulfilling this mission. Nothing's going to get in my way. I'm going to be a go-getter. I'm going to bust through every wall. I'm going to jump over that wall. I'm going to go around that wall. The mission God has for me, I'm going to complete it. And the last one, number 8, is self-aware. Self-aware, we talked about this on the team player, but self-aware means I'm going to be open to learning about my blind spots. I've got them, you've got them, and to be self-aware means I'm going to learn where I'm strong and where I'm weak. And in order to do that, I've got to have people around me that I trust. People who care for me, who love me, who want to see me succeed. Because when I know those people are in my life, they can speak into me. They can help me identify my blind spots. And when you join a team here, when you're a part of one of our serving teams, you're going to have people who are around you who want to speak into your life. And it means, you know what, I'm going to be okay with letting them speak into my life so that I can be more self-aware. And I'm going to be grateful that they just even wanted to share with me so that I can grow and be more like Jesus and so that I can live in this culture and make a difference. So there you have it. People who excel in our culture, just think right now, oh my goodness, I'm really not good in this one and this one. Think of the top 2 that you need to work on, and then ask somebody who loves you if they agree with you. That's how you'll really know if those are the ones you struggle with, and then figure out some ways that you can grow in those areas so that we can all excel in this culture and make a difference.